Hello, Diargos here. Welcome back to my Factorio series, the Manhattan Project. Okay, so I've got some more pipes. I'm just laying them down. Like he's in the way. All right. Oh, I have to reroute those at some point. All right. I feel like maybe running would be faster, but at this point, I'm almost done, so at least I can do both lines at once. Here's the other water line, which we can intercept. We'll go on the right side, so we'll put you there and try it like that. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to plug him in as well for now. Okay, let's actually connect it up like this. Do I want them connected here? I don't know. Probably okay. Alright, so now I should be able to run. Oh, hello. Connect up as well. Okay, so I can get more water straight in like this, but once it gets down to this pipe here, it's gonna split off, and I think that's good enough, right? So we've got one going down toward the assembly area, one coming up toward the advanced oil processing, and one coming over here being used by all this other stuff, right? So let's just kind of take a look. I don't know if that's any better or not. I don't even know if that was necessary. It looks like it's... Ooh, did we run out of sulfur? Did? Yeah, they're going pretty quickly. All right. I think the answer is to simply double it, and I know there's some pipes up there I need to grab too. Need to clear my blueprints out now. Okay. You go away. Back another day. Clear that. That. All right, and so let's see, where do you need to go? You need to go there, and you're hooked over there? No, yeah, okay, good. I cut that off just in case I accidentally put one down or something. Okay, so all of these are providing barrels, and these have plenty of barrels. These have not enough sulfuric acid yet because we don't have something's not hooked up here. That one right there. Okay. So now we've got more sulfur coming down the line, and I think you can see it's kind of stuck now right here. So what you want to do, Because now instead of producing 1, 2, 3, 4, these producing, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like just these producing. So it doesn't, these don't count at all. It's not a full belt by any means, right? So we can identify mostly where it's happening, and I think since it's a little uneven there, here, even though that one was still placing down, this makes it a little bit more balanced. Gives it a cushion. Okay, so that's much better. That's almost a full belt. You can still see there's some down here that are not being placed, even though there's spaces. So what I can do is put down some undergrounds, and they'll place on that. You can see it's more compact. We'll do that. I don't know if I need to do that other than just right there. It seems to be helping. Okay, I think that's okay. Are you getting enough though, is the question. I don't think they are. Alright, well, let's keep going. We have room for 4 more. Didn't expect to have to do this many. Pipes this time. Okay, and hook up water. And hook up petroleum gas, which there should be plenty of. Yeah. And we can do another little split right here just to help. It'll all back up on this side now, but it'll be better than nothing. The other way you can do it is you can split off and use actual splitters to recombine them. I could also have them loop around this way. Alright, why are you not running? No water, huh? I think I might do that actually. I think I might... Let's just do... Starting here. Coming down this way. And where's my cutoff? Right here? Okay, we'll cut you off there. Alright. And we could just do 1 to 1 even, so we can have these coming all the way down that way. I'll pick this back up. This. We don't need all that stuff anymore, but now we can split over here, so let's do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so right there. Alright. And we can put an underground here just to kind of help with the compression. If it, I mean, this is really not a place where you really care about compression so much because it's going to back up, but, or hopefully it'll back up. Okay, so you are producing now. You're happy. Just waiting for water to fill up. Everyone's happy now. Everyone's got their stuff. Okay. You are running. I don't know if 4 was good. Maybe I should have done 2 or less, because now it's just we've got acid sitting here and acid sitting here, right? Like right now, there's not 48 somewhere, right there. So we'd have another barrel by now. I mean, I guess it probably doesn't matter in the long run. Okay, so we've got some barrels, and these should actually last a while, right? So it's not really critical. Like the miners they don't use up a lot from what I understand. Now we want to set up a mining rig, right? And we can use the same blueprint here, but we just need to have pipes on the end. I mean, we want to place the pipes. Any of these uranium deposits would probably do okay, but I think the back and forth will be with the ore more so than with the barrels. So let's find a good spot to do it. Let's try this one right here, even though it's got iron. That's okay, because it'll still mine the iron and the bots will come and get the iron. Okay, so what I want to do is first lay down the miners. Okay. On this side. Okay. I think that's good. And I think so these, we can take these off because they're not going to even mine uranium. I don't really care about the iron here. We can get that later. But if there's any crossover, the bots should take it out. Okay, so now we'll put it on this side. We want to hook all this stuff up with sulfuric acid, so we can, I think this is connected here. So these are getting some from this pipe, these are connected, and these are connected. So all we have to do is hook it up right here. So we'll we can just put it right next to it. I think there's no reason to not do that. And we want to empty sulfuric acid barrels. Right. So now it's pointed into the pipe correctly. And we want to request sulfuric acid barrels. And we can do like, let's try 50. I don't know how much this is really going to need. And we want to output in provider chests our empty barrels. And we can do 2 provider chests just for extra storage in case they back up. Okay. And this is kind of going to be the go-to blueprint, right? So we want, actually we'll leave that and we'll add a barrel like that. Cool. So I'll keep that permanently. You can go away. Need to organize these a little bit. You can go away. Good. I'm gonna keep the rest. We'll store these for now. Get them out of my tool belt here, or my inventory. Okay. So let's hook up power. We want power from the bus area. I think that's okay. Need one more to plug that in, and now everything should be powered up. Should add a light to that blueprint. Okay, so now we should be mining the ore as soon as we have some bots arrive. And speaking of, I should also add that blueprint, this. And in fact, I am going to do that now. Okay, so get rid of that, add the barrel, save you, and delete this guy. Okay. All right, so where are my bots? Are any bots gonna come? I know I've got like 8,000. What do we have here? Are you just taking stone off me? Okay. That's really helpful. Sulfuric acid would be nice. Do I have any on me that I can? Oh, I have sulfur on me. Well, let's run up here. I know this is like a long way for the bots to fly, right? They get confused pretty easily. Oh, wait. There they go. I'm still gonna run up here real quick. I have sulfur on me. I'm just gonna drop it off. There, okay. All right. Some changes I can make to that blueprint. I can make that a level 3 assembler. I don't remember what the speed was. I think it's like 1 second to unbarrel it. Okay. All right, so I can see that these are running, but not all of them are. Now they are. Okay, so I think it's starting. I think it just needed to fill up. Let's just give it a second and see. And we definitely have uranium ore. Very nice. Okay, so I could also add some productivity modules in here if I wanted to get more uranium ore. If I was saying I had a low uranium supply, but I think I'm good on that. But if you play on a map where you have like very, very infrequent deposits, that's something you could do. Okay. How about this? Okay, so I just hope that doesn't back up, but I think that's going to keep it from backing up by having 2 to 1. Alright, now that we've got the ore, let's create a flight path for these bots. Actually, like right there. Just trying to keep it continuous, at least. That gives them a place to fly over without having to slow down to a crawl. Okay, and we're going to come down here. We'll put one more right here, I think. And in this area is where we're going to do the enrichment and whatnot, the processing. Okay, so the first step is we need to separate off this power network, I think. Actually, we can... more water up there. Cool. I'm going to put down another farm real quick since that one's done. Okay, so line up the lights. And we'll come all the way across the top. 2, 3. Okay, so from here to there. Yep. Okay, I do want to keep these disconnected until I have something going, I think, or at least for now, until I got some more power from nuclear. So I'm just going to disconnect all of these, this row, and leave the lights so that I can reconnect them when I'm ready. Okay, so let's check. Alright, so that's separate power grid. Now we can plug this back in and we should have lights. And we'll plug you in right here. And just double check that doesn't shoot up. Okay, so over here we will start the enrichment process, I think, and we can kind of begin with some requester chests, right? Oops. Insert these onto a belt. Man, I did that wrong again, didn't I? Okay. Here. Alright, we'll start with this, but we might scale this up depending on how it goes. So we're going to request uranium. Fill it up. Which one did I do? Alright, copy those, paste them over here, and power up. Some lights. Okay. Power up, power up. Okay, so pick that up. You come down the line here. We'll have ore belt right here, right? And now we want to process the stuff in the centrifuges, and we will fill that up. How many does it take? So we want basic uranium process, takes 10 uranium ore, takes 10 seconds. So we can maybe speed this up with beacons, and I don't know if productivity modules would be helpful in getting the rare 235 out of this. It might not be worth it. Speed might be better, right? But let's start with this, and we will do like that. Just see what we got going with this. This is kind of you know, I haven't set this up before in any kind of real game, so it's very experimental, but I understand the basics of what we need to do. What I really need to do though is get Roboport so that we can actually transfer some of these things, huh? All right. Okay, so we should see some bots coming now. With uranium any moment, and we want fire these guys up. Really? Right. Lights. Okay. There they go. Here the bots come, and see they stopped here for recharge. Oh, we stop here. Up there. There goes a couple. Okay, so now we've got our first uranium ore coming in, and we can see it's processing. See it's processing down here. What it looks like. Very slow spinning. And we'll see what we get out of here. And probably need to add some exit inserters, right? We'll put down provider chest for just right now because I'm about to end the episode. But in the next episode, we'll figure out a better system for splitting the stuff up. Maybe this might be ideal. Okay, and now we should see some 238 going. There we go. Okay, so we got 238. I don't think we have, yeah, we would see another icon if we had 235. So I think it's something like the ratio, if you look online, it's like 60,000 ore to get the minimum amount you need for the Covarex process, which is I think 40. Let's look in here. Yeah, so that 40, just to get up to 40, just to start the process of the feedback cycle, I guess you could call it, or where it feeds onto itself, takes like some 60,000 or 50,000, something like that. Some ridiculous amount of ore to get processed through. We obviously still don't have any 235 yet. We have this worthless 238. So we can't turn this just by itself into 235. You have to have some 235, a lot of 235 to make just one. So you have to have 40 235 to make 41 235, right? You don't lose any 235 making it, but you have to have some to start with. It's kind of interesting. So we're going to let this run for a while. I think we've got enough to probably copy this and expand it out so we can be processing double the load, right? And looks like I'm missing a Roboport. But I guess I didn't have enough centrifuges on me, or the bots are coming to get them. I don't know what's going on. Alright, well, I'm going to end the episode here, and hopefully we should start seeing the first signs of 235 at some point soon. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.